What we see, the structure with the fingers, is technically just the fruiting body of the fungus, which spends most of its time in a mycelial form, underground, degrading things, and it's only when it needs to reproduce does it form this structure.
Genitalia.
So
It's genitals. It's the mycelium produces genitals to have babies, but the main body is this mycelium underground.
you could also compare it to the fruits or flowers of a plant.
So once these eggs sort of split open, the actual fruiting body emerges out of it, and it looks a bit like a squid or an octopus. So it's this sort of bright red, fingery tentacles covered in this brown, foul-smelling gunge, which is the whole reason that these emerge in the first place. Right, tell us more about the gunge. So the gunge, it's got a scientific name. We call it gleba, and it's a muddy, brown, greeny sludge that's stuffed full of spores, which is what the fungus is produced in the first place to produce and spread. So the spores are the effectively baby fungi that will drift off, but they produce them in this really gross smelling gunge to attract insects who will stomp all over them, eat the slime, and then fly off and disperse the spores for them. To me, it smells a bit like stale, rotting meat and dog poo.
I think these smell like foul. Poo, meat, rotting together. It's very gross.
I think you can sum it up in one word, and that's putrid.
So we know what compounds they're producing that make this aromatic profile, I guess, if you like. So they produce mostly sulfur-based compounds, which is where you get the kind of rotting meat type smell from. But then the poo smell comes from compounds like phenol, indole, and p-cresol.
Insects have a very keen sense of smell. Their noses are essentially on their antennae, where they can pick up molecules from the air, and insects would be able to smell out these foul-smelling fungi from many meters away to track them down and eat that tasty spore mass and help disperse the spores elsewhere.